He's over the last years, he's lost the veteran, I will say, leadership of Adrian Beltre. And not only did Adrian control the whole clubhouse, but he really controlled the Latin guys too. So there was a responsibility, not saying that Rougned Odor played great every time he was on the team with Adrian Beltre, but at least he had somebody that he felt like, I'm held accountable by this player on the team. There's now nobody Rougie is held accountable by. And Elvis was a guy that was his kind of best buddy. Now Elvis is gone, right? Elvis lost his job. He is out of there. I'm not sure, but I think Rougie doesn't want to be a Texas Ranger. Now, I don't know exactly.
Because of teammates? Because teammates are gone?
Because he lost his job, too. They're giving it to Nick Solak. It's like you over the last 3 years, not 3 months, but over the last 3 years, 18, 19, and 20, have been a below-average baseball player. We're now going to see if Nick Solak can be better than you. And Rougie's like, well, then I don't want to be here. And a lot of people do this. I love Michael Finley. Okay, I think Michael Finley is one of the 10 greatest Mavericks of all time. But remember when Michael Finley, when his role got reduced by Avery Johnson, they had to buy him out. They were just like, we're just going to buy you out because Michael Finley was like, I don't as much, and he's a Maverick now. He's in the front office now. But he's like, I don't want to be a Maverick anymore. If my role's going to be reduced to this, I would rather do that reduced role on another team. And he went to the Spurs and won a championship as a reduced role player. But I don't want to take too many shots here at Rougie. It's unfortunate that he does not want to commit to the Rangers and try to be whatever they feel like he can do.
Okay, especially, Mike, I'm sorry, when I feel like they committed to him at a time that they didn't have to. Like, he still had arbitration coming up and everything like that, but they're like, you know what? We believe you are the future, so we're going to go ahead and get this done for our benefit, but also for your benefit to set you up financially for the rest of your life, because let's face it, is this a fair assessment? Like, I know it can be a lot of money, but is it fair to say that, like, the way this it's structured now, baseball players can be good to great at different points in the first 6 years of their career and still make not very much money?
Right. That's the whole deal of like, I can't believe Rougie gets that much money. You're right, as a fan. But can you believe Fernando Tatis made $500,000 last year?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, he deserved $30 million. He deserved, on a whole season, like, nobody complains because it's what we want. As fans, we want guys making no money being all-star, superstar players because it helps your organization. But is that fair to – I'm just going to use use this. Juan Soto last year made less than $1 million. In 2019, as a 20-year-old leading a team to a World Series championship, he made $550,000. Is that fair?
No.
That's not fair. If you get what you deserve, he should have gotten $25 to $40 million in 2019. But he got $550,000 because that's where he is, to your point, Kevin, on the structure of it. So look, Rougie's making way more money than he should be making. He's not proving to be that. That money, you would hope would go to somebody else more productive. But at the same time, there are guys, that are doing things that deserve to be $30 million or $40 million, but they're in the part of their contract where they're only making $1 million.
And I think that's why it's disappointing to me is that the Rangers, obviously they thought it would benefit them, but the Rangers made that commitment to Rougie, and now that things are getting tough, he's like, that's fine. I'm just going to move on.
I will say, I won't be shocked, but I'm going to guess when we get to April 1st, and it'll be before April 1st because that's opening day, I believe, I think Rougie's going to be on another team, but I don't even know if he's going to be on another major league team.
Wow.
I think that you could get to close to the end where you have to make your 26 or 27 to start the year. I know it's more than 25. Yeah. It's 26 or 27. I don't think he's going to be on the 27-man roster. But I don't think he's going to be on anybody else's 27-man roster in the major leagues. I think that the Rangers will decide it's just not best to have, at this point, this attitude in the room with Leody Taveras and, younger guys, when Sam Huff and Josh Young are ready, or, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Trevino are younger, influential guys. I don't think it'd be best to have Rougned Odor around those guys as you're trying to develop a different culture, a different environment. And that being said, if you're another team, what are you going to do with Rougned Odor?
Yeah, I don't know why I said, wow, Mike. Because I looked at it, 3 of the last 4 years, just if you go by WAR, or really most statistics, Rougned Odor was a below average or below replacement level player. 3 of the last 4 years.
And he's telling, at least right now, the Rangers, but it's also telling Major League Baseball, I refuse to try to play any other position. Well, you're just a second baseman. I mean, let's be honest, guys. There's 40 to 60 better second basemen in baseball than Rougned Odor. So, but what if I could figure out how to play third? What if I could figure out how to play the corner outfields? Now, all of a sudden, to a team that's looking to fill a hole, and I'm not saying Rougie's the good fit for anybody, but I'm just saying, if I worked hard to become a better third baseman and a better corner outfielder, I improve my value to stay in the major leagues. But if I'm telling everybody I'm just a second baseman, all right, well, you're a second baseman who hits under 200?
Yeah, I guess seeing Elvis go, Mike, makes him think, well, they can trade me to another team that's going to give me a chance.
Yes. And he's a very confident person, right? We've learned that about him.
He's
more than he thinks he'll be sent back to the minor leagues. So that's where I think that, he's like, look, I'm a made man. I have a contract that makes me have to be a Major League Baseball player. Yeah. And that's frustrating especially with his confidence and his swag.